Hey guys, Welsknight here, bringing you another brand new episode of Evolving Technology. And in today's episode, we are out in the desert. Basically, I want to get into making myself a coke oven so I can make steel, which is pretty much the next thing that we need to do in the progression book. However, I need sandstone, and I could just gather up a bunch of sand, but it's probably easier to just come to the desert since there's one relatively nearby and just get sandstone from here. That's probably going to be a lot faster for us. We need 16, which isn't too bad. It shouldn't take long to get that. Oh, hello, Slime Island. Didn't see you up there. That'll be a good source of slime for our Tinker's tools. I'll have to remember that there's a slime in the a bunch of slimes in the nearby desert. Okay, so we got 24. I'll grab a little bit more, just in case I did my math wrong, because that's always possible. Let's grab half a stack. There we go. And then I think while I'm out here, I'm probably going to grab some extra sand, too. So I'm going to gather some resources, and I'll meet you back at the house. Alright guys, I am back. We're almost at the house. One thing I should probably mention is I did upgrade all my tools to iron between episodes, and that will allow me to gather that tin gravel ore that we just picked up, which means we'll be able to upgrade our pickaxe again in just a minute here. So, let's take a look. I'm going to head back, and I smelted up some bricks between episodes as well. I don't know if they're done yet, but if they're not done, they're probably well on their way. Let's go ahead and throw you in here because I want a tin pickaxe head for my pickaxe. Oh, I need to do something with this as well. This is driving me crazy. Okay, let's see here. So we got our sand, we got our sandstone, we got our other stuff. This can all just go in here. Bricks are still going, but that's fine. Let me grab my pickaxe head, and I need 1 iron ingot so that I can repair that thing all the way. That looks good. And then, while I'm thinking about it, let's do something with this little stairway, because it's just not, yeah, it's not doing it for me right now. There we go. That's a little bit better. That'll come down. Yeah, I can live with that. Okay, so we've got 7 tin, bronze. Okay. Let's make more tin. Totally didn't realize that there was copper in here. Okay, well, let's smelt up 1 more tin gravel ore. Ah, that's disappointing. Okay. Let's see. That's why I always like to have my smeltery clear. Oh, also, I made myself iron armor. I went on a mining expedition and gathered a whole bunch of iron and some other goodies as well. I don't know what promethium does. Can I make that? I can make that into something. Out of curiosity, does it say mining level stone? So I'm assuming promethium, not really the best ore in the world. That's alright though. That's fine. Okay. So now we should have tin. Actually, let's check and see if bronze is better than tin. Is bronze? No, it's the same. Okay. So let's see. We'll go you there. I do not have a full ingot of bronze. That's fine. Wait a minute. What? Tin. Maybe you can't make stuff out of tin, I guess. So we'll have to do bronze. That's fine. Which means I need more copper. Okay. So, I believe bronze is 3 copper and 1 tin? Yes. Okay. So this should take the rest of this tin and turn it in. We should have a decent amount of bronze here once that's done smelting up. So I think we'll be good. Let's put this stuff all away. There we go. And then let's take a look at the coke oven. So we're going to need a coke oven, we're going to need an engineer's hammer, and we're going to need an engineer's manual. So let's take a look at the engineer's hammer first. Okay, string, 2 sticks, and 2 iron ingots. That's pretty easy. In fact, I should have all of that right now. Except for the sticks, apparently. I'm apparently missing sticks, but that's fine. Okay. So we'll do this. And there we go. We have ourselves the engineer's hammer. And then we also need the engineer's manual, which is right here. And that looks like a book and a lever. Okay, well, we can make the lever. I don't know that I actually have any... Yeah. Okay, I don't have any leather to make a book with. And I have very limited paper. So we're going to have to figure something out there. But that's okay. We'll get there sooner or later. Now, bronze. I have 3 bronze ingots. I'll go ahead and make a bronze pickaxe head. And that way, I can start working on the mining level of this. Slowly work my way up to obsidian, I'm hoping. There we go. Reinforced 2 as well, which is pretty good. Let's see. Yeah, not too bad. And mine's a little faster. Okay, so it is an upgrade. And I don't have to do a whole lot of mining with it to level up, so that is good. Okay, now we're going to have to find ourselves some leather for bookmaking. And it looks like it's getting late, so I'm going to get that all taken care of, guys. Oh, hey, when you gather bricks, it actually gives you an engineer's manual. Awesome. Did not know that was a thing. Okay, so I think I can make the coke oven now. And I should need 14. I should need 28 of these, because if I remember correctly, it's a 3x3x3 multi-blocks, which would mean it would be 27 coke oven blocks. So I think this will work. If it doesn't, don't come yell at me, but I'm pretty sure this will do the trick. And I've got the... I do not have the engineer's hammer on me. What did I do with it? I just had it. Not moments ago. Did I put it back in here? Or in here? Did I ever take it out of the crafting table? Am I just horribly disorganized? Maybe the coke oven... That's so weird. Maybe it turned into the engineer's manual when I wasn't looking. Or something. I don't know. That's really bizarre. Okay, well, I guess I'll make another engineer's hammer. I'm sure I'll need it at some point. So it won't be the end of the world. Let's just smelt up 8 of those iron gravel ore. The smeltery does not actually ore double, so it's not that big of a deal that I'm not... It seems like I'm not being very efficient with my ores, but I don't have a way to double ores right now anyway. So, won't really make a difference. And then I need another piece of string. And 2 more sticks. There we go. Hopefully it doesn't disappear every time I pull something out of there. That would be very, very annoying indeed. Okay, try this again. Okay, we got our engineer's hammer. Beautiful. Now, as for where we're going to put this thing, I'm thinking we'll just put it right here. We'll kind of recess it into the hill. And that should work just fine. So let's clear out some space here for it. As I said, it's a 3x3x3, if I remember correctly. So, let's push it back 2 more. That way it's all completely under this overhang, and as silly as it sounds to be worrying about depth, you know, it'll work. And our pickaxe leveled up, so now we can mine redstone. I thought I already could mine redstone, because I have mined redstone. So, that's kind of an interesting name, but whatever. Okay, we'll put that back there. And that should work. When I right-click this, yes, there we go. We now have ourselves a coke oven. And this will make coal coke, which is fantastic. And as you can see, that finished this out as well. that also gives me access to grit, light engineering, and more importantly, steel production. So now I need to make blast brick, and that is how we're going to be getting steel. Let's put this stuff away. Okay, so let's take a look at the recipe for that. Blast brick. What? What is... What? Okay. Use arrow keys to scroll sideways. This is not part of immersive engineering. This is part of the progression mod UI, which is a little weird. Let's take a look at the engineer's manual and see if we get really lucky, and it tells us how to make the blast furnace. Use to increase blah, 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 yes. Okay, here we go. So this is the recipe. Hopefully it hasn't been changed, because that would be really unfortunate. But it's nether brick, brick, and blaze powder. So I will need obsidian, and I don't think I have anything that can actually mine obsidian at this point. That is a little bit of a problem for us. And we've got all that stuff going. Man, now what? And this has a diamond on it. If I put... Well, no. Maybe what I'll have to do is go strip mining and try and find myself some diamonds. Alright guys, I am back, and you know what? I think I figured out why it's popping that up. I think that's actually part of the mod, and it's intentional. If we click this, it brings up the screen saying, hey, we need to obtain this, which I believe is coal coke. To test it, I looked for something that's way far down the tech tree, which would be like a resonant machine from thermal expansion, and that gives me the same thing. So I'm thinking that the blast furnace is currently locked by the progression mod, which is kind of cool to see how that actually works. So I think if I put some just regular coal in here to turn it slowly into coal coke, I think when I actually get that coal coke, I'll be able to craft the blast furnace. Although if the recipe still requires nether brick, it's not really going to do me any good anyway, because I don't have a way to get into the nether right now. But we'll see what we can do. In the meantime, I'm going to go off and do a bit of mining, I think. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go do a bit of mining, and I will be back with you in just a little bit. All right, guys, I am back, and I'm kind of out of inventory space. I need to do a little bit of rearranging and redecorating here, it seems. So I think what I'm going to do is I'll take all of my ores and things that you mine and put them in one chest. And then I'll put all of my blocks, like cobblestone, dirt, gravel, that kind of stuff, into this chest. And I think that system should work relatively well. Let's just grab... Is that everything? I think that's all of it. Okay, excellent. So, I was right. Now that I have a little bit of coal coke, I've got 8 pieces. Now that I've got that, I am indeed able to make the blast furnace. And thankfully, the recipe has been changed. It actually requires regular bricks and seared bricks. So, not too bad. I am going to need to go make some more seared bricks and some more regular bricks. Or actually, I might have... I should take a peek. How am I doing on seared bricks? Actually, I've got enough. I think I've got enough seared bricks. I will need to go make some more regular bricks, though. So I'm going to go gather some clay, and I'll be back with you in just a minute. All right, guys, I am back, and I think I have everything now to make the blast furnace. So we're going to find out. I need... Perfect. That's the exact amount that I needed. I need 14, or I needed to do that recipe 14 times, because just like the coke oven, it is a 3 by 3 by 3. And we're going to put that right here, down near our smeltery and our coke oven. There we go. And I think I'm going to want a little bit of an overhang over that. That's all right. We'll grab 2 dirt, and I need the engineer's hammer once again. And then what I'm going to do is I'll take 2 iron and 2 coal coke, and this should allow us to make steel, I think. So there we go, blast furnace, beautiful. And if I put the iron in there and the coal coke, or the coal coke in there, after a bit, this should turn into steel, if I remember correctly. That's how it worked in. That's how it's worked in pretty much every other mod pack I've ever used immersive engineering in, which admittedly is not all that many. It's not a mod that I'm super familiar with, which is one reason that I'm actually excited to play this mod pack, is because I'm going to familiarize myself with a lot of mods that I haven't really played around with before, and that's always a good thing to kind of expand your horizons, if you will. So let's see. Steel production, we're good. So now we can make steel stuff like trapdoors, cable connectors, fences, scaffolding, all sorts of cool stuff like that. Light engineering. I need to make a light engineering block and an iron mechanical component. Okay, so basically this will lead us to bigger, better stuff down that way. Sorry about that, guys. I am back. I accidentally bumped my record button and made it stop recording for me, which was totally not what I had intended to do, but that's okay. As I was saying, this will lead us to bigger, better things down the line of immersive engineering. So it looks like we're going to have to do basic boilers to get farther down this way. So I think that's probably what we should work on next. A low-pressure boiler tank and a solid-fueled boiler firebox. Tell me that's not a mouthful. The other thing that I want to do is put my steel in here and hopefully get a steel pickaxe head, because I think that will allow me to mine in the nether and mine obsidian. I'm not 100% positive, but I think that's the case, and we're going to find out. So let's do this as well. And I still don't have a way to double ores, but we'll get there. Okay, there we go, and you go in here. Cool. Excellent. Now, are you done smelting? Nope. All right, well, while we're waiting on that, solid... That is not how you spell solid. Here we go. Solid fueled boiler firebox. So, I need these thingies first. Okay. How do I make those thingies? It says I need to obtain whatever this is. I think that's an aluminum plate. Ooh, is it iron or tin? It's so hard to tell. I do wish that this actually showed you which one I needed. It's a pity. Okay, well, let's put the molten steel right here and make ourselves a steel pickaxe head. There we go. And grab a little bit of iron out of here so I can repair this thing. Oh, but that's not iron, is it? It's bronze. Darn it. Okay, well, easy fix. We will put bronze right here. I still have 2 ingots in there, so this shouldn't be that big of a deal. I'll just take my ingot cast. Oh, I can't believe I did that. That was quite foolish of me. Okay, we'll do that. And actually, I am going to need more steel, so I suppose I can just put the rest of those steel ingots right in there. Shouldn't be a big deal. This way. Here we go. And bam, there we go. Make some more steel for me. Okay, so now I have a bronze ingot. And of course it's not quite enough to actually fully repair my pickaxe. I am 100 shy. Try again. There we go. Okay, can I just do this in my crafting window? No. Okay, so let's take this up and swap this part out here right quick. There, and really? Really? It's still a redstone mining level? Although it hasn't been increased yet. So yeah, let's do that, because that's right. Once I actually mine with this thing, it should level up, and I think it's going to level up to obsidian. We don't have to mine for very long. How much do we need? Like 30 blocks? That's not bad. Maybe we'll do that for a minute. Let's go do that together. I want to see what this thing increases to. I did put in a ladder right here. I thought it was a good place for it, and then I could stop using the water elevator, which is horribly slow and kind of painful to ride. Plus, if you get shot off it, you're basically dead. But let's just go this way. This is fine. We'll give this thing a go and see what we think. And we shouldn't have to go for too long. Yeah, we're basically already there. I will say I'm glad that the mining level increases relatively quickly. There we go, +1 mining level. And now it can mine obsidian. Fantastic. That means that we can soon get into the nether and get resources that were previously unavailable to us. Like blaze powder and stuff like that. Okay, and we know that under some of these... Oh man, the mining speed. Oh, actually, it's not that bad. It's definitely faster than your average diamond pick. Although I think there's still lava under some of these. Well, you know what? We'll leave it for now. I'll mine all that out later. But anyway, I'm going to get back to work, guys. I'm going to try out a few things, and I'll be back with you in just a minute. Alright guys, I am back, and it says I need iron plates, and what's really interesting is the way that you actually go about getting iron plates in this mod pack. I'm actually really this is kind of a cool idea. So, basically, if you look at the low pressure boiler tank, it says we need 2 iron plates, and you actually get those by crafting the iron plates from the smeltery into 2 regular iron plates. So that's a really interesting method, I guess, of doing that. That's kind of cool. So let's go ahead and throw some iron into the smeltery. And I'm gonna need a little bit more aluminum brass, it seems, as well. So let's see, what was the recipe for that? 3 aluminum and 1 copper, I believe? I think? Don't quote me on that. It's something like that. Oh, but I can't... I really should just empty out a bunch of this stuff. In fact, that's what I'm going to do. I know I'm wasting some resources here, but I promise you, I will be able to live with myself. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. There we go. There goes the tin. And let's get rid of the copper. I know there are better ways to do this, but I just need some of this stuff out of here. Like, it's just, at this point, it's just in the way. And it's kind of annoying. Okay. So, and then the bronze too, I'll do away with. Basically, anything that has less than an ingot, I'm just going to get rid of altogether. Except for the aluminum brass, since I'm making more of that right now. Okay, cool. So, then what we're going to do is, once we've made the aluminum brass, we'll go ahead. There's the aluminum. Copper's still going. I need to actually make the plate. So we'll go Here we go, cobblestone. And that is not how you do the thing. Part builder. There it is. We'll make one of those. And then finally, we'll take this out here. Is the aluminum brass done? It is. Excellent. So we'll do this. That will fill up. And then, when I pour iron over this, once that's done, takes a minute. That's okay. But once that's done, it's pretty easy to get these iron plates. Just like that. That's beautiful. And then that'll make our low pressure tanky thing. And then the other one we need was what? The solid fueled boiler firebox or something like that. Solid, it's this thing. And that says I need a thing. I don't know what this thing is. I wish it gave the name or the metadata, but it doesn't, which is horribly annoying, if I do say so myself. Maybe I need to have it in my inventory or something? But it's not, it doesn't list a prerequisite quest. I don't know. It's a little goofy. It's a little weird. So, okay. There we go. Now I can make that thing. And that is coke brick. Oh, that's a lot of coke brick. And a furnace. Okay. So I'm going to need 6 more coke brick. I might be able to make that right now. Let's just check. I might have enough leftovers for making everything else. Coke brick is sandstone, clay, and regular brick. Okay, well, the clay I definitely have. The brick I definitely have. And the sandstone I have. Excellent. Sweet. We only need to do that recipe 3 times. Because I've actually got some leftover coke brick right here. And actually, I think I have a furnace in here too. Yeah, I do. Cool. There we go. So, we've got that one all finished up. Now we can work on steam power and some other goodies. But, oh, excuse me. But I think that is going to have to wait for the next episode, guys, because I am definitely out of time for this one. So, guys, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I do appreciate it, and it really helps out my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time.